evening, everyone, and welcome to this 2K Sports presentation. The atmosphere in this building is electric as we get a chance to see an energized college player plugged into the roster. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. Here we go. So the Savages will get the first possession. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. From deep, George Wembanyama with the rebound. Here's Jokic. Paul George with the steal. The drive by James. And finished off by LeBron.
How about the quick first step of James along with his power? That's the difference on the drive.
And Jokic slams it in.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. George, no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Well, it's not what he's known for, but Jokic can throw it down when the chance presents itself.
Now, here is George. Takes the three. Here's Hachimura. Good defense by Wembanyama.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
It's so easy for Giannis to dunk it. It must be nice, huh, guys?
Back to SGA. Wembanyama left side. And that comes off the assist by SGA.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Pass to Jokic. There's a screen. And the call up against Jokic. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Wembanyama looking it over. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that, but as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
Now, SGA. Following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep.
And you have to know that's coming from Gilgeous-Alexander. He is not shy beyond the arc.
Now, here's Jokic. Giannis outside. Pass to Berenger. And that one is hammered home.
Well, that's the right play there. Love to see him moving for a better look.
SGA with the ball. Now guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Gilgeous-Alexander is so dangerous in these pick and roll sets.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And here is Antetokounmpo. James defending. Wembanyama a screen. It's good from long range. Giannis has got 5 now.
Well, so many bigs excel from three-point range these days, and he's right up there with the best of them.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And so it's the Huskies with it. Wembanyama up high.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Here's Wembanyama. That shot off. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for the Huskies. The lead is 2. Here's Beringer. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. And it's blocked by SGA.
And great read there by SGA. Knew the shot was coming and just trusted his instincts.
Look, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Wembanyama outside. Huskies with the rebound. Fires from deep. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Detroit with the ball. Trailing by 2. Got a hand on it.
Well, that's one way to avoid getting posterized. Stand tall and protect the rim.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Pass to George. From outside the arc. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, he got a good look, and he calmly delivered for them. That's what you like to see.
Outside, SGA. Back to George. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Here's Shannon. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Shannon's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now, here's SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander explodes to the rim.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
Pass to Jokic. Back to Giannis. And they recover it. Outside for Wembanyama. And Hartford hits again from deep.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is. And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
Yeah, it's one of those heat check shots, and heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. The offensive rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Outside for Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Detroit, no good that time either. Hartford on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. Pass to Beringer. And here's Giannis from outside. Hachimura grabs the miss. Detroit trails by 9. And the dunk by James.
And making it look easy. LeBron overwhelms the defense inside.
Here's Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And he's been big in this game, imposing his will on the offensive end.
Pass to Wembanyama. Sees the alley-oop. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
What a swat. As Wembanyama refines his defense, more and more shots are going to be in danger.
And stolen by LeBron. To the inside. Gilgeous-Alexander with the hammer.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
This is why SGA is a focal point of this offense, because of that ability to score.
Here's Berengame. Again, the miss by Hartford.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And so they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so now a timeout taken by Mike D'Antoni. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. James looking it over. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura the screen. Just 5 on the clock. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how...
Giannis showing creativity.
Wow, Giannis. That is ridiculous.
From deep is GA. Hartford with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Wembanyama outside. Wembanyama, what a high release on the 3.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Pass to Hachimura for 3. Hachimura the screen. And George gets it to go.
And what a smooth three-point shot. George has worked hard to develop that stroke.
Here's Antetokounmpo. They set the pick. Pass to Berengame. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Savages. 4-point game. And Wembanyama outside. From deep. Ball stolen. And now here comes Antetokounmpo leading the break. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blower.
And getting fouled in the act. The defender overzealous that time.
At the line for 2.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Wembanyama. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The Huskies leading by 6. Here's Young. Oh, he jams it right over Wembanyama.
But when he gets going on the dribble, no one can stop Giannis. He's just too much.
And stolen by Wembanyama. There's the lob. And there's Giannis. Look out below. So it's the Huskies winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
So the Savages will get the first possession. And Gilgeous-Alexander, here we go.
And moving with such speed, the quickness of SGA's drives, something to admire.
And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Hachimura. And he can't jam it through. And it's Jokic in the corner. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Well, the defense has to know Jokic is a threat from anywhere. The corners, wherever.
Count that bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Good ball movement here by Albuquerque. Jokic fires from way outside. Another miss by Jokic. And the dunk by Hachimura.
And proving to be effective around the rim. Hachimura leaving no doubt about that one.
Hands it from downtown. Jokic has got 9.
Quick draw, like the Old West.
James looking it over. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Oh, man, what a shot. He hit that from another time zone.
Oh, 3 ball, Wembanyama.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
Now LeBron following the three-point attempt by Jokic. For three, another three for Detroit.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
You know, Stan, you look at Wembanyama's frame. Does he need to get any stronger? Put on more muscle, more bulk?
Well, Kevin, of course he could use to improve on his strength. But he's strong enough right now to be one of the best players in the league. We've seen that. But as he gets older, a lot of that strength's just going to come naturally. The scary thing is for coaches and players around the league, not on his team, this guy's just going to keep getting better.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Sinks the triple. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit.
Well, how about the range? Wembanyama has that rare ability at the center spot.
What a bomb by Jokic.
Yeah, and he's given them something to organize the offense around. He just keeps finding scoring opportunities.
Wembanyama, no good. Here's Edey. Paul George with the steal. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. It's Detroit up 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. Albuquerque trails by 3. Pass to Berenger. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Berenger's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, it's good to see Edey show off his passing skills. The more dimensions he has to his game, the better off he'll be.
Now, here's Jokic. And again, Albuquerque with a triple.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes it.
Well, yeah, the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Drills it from outside.
Now, that last 3 must have bothered George a little bit. He goes to the arc with a purpose and fires off his answer.
Drops in the tray. 3 points. Jokic has got 24.
And how's that for a quick answer? Punches right back with the triple.
Jokic with the steal. To take the lead. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Well, knowing Jokic, you can believe he's going to hit that shot.
Down low. Back to SGA. Wembanyama, a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Puts up a deep 3. And here's LeBron outside. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura, the screen. Detroit needs to get off the shot. Got a piece of it. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Albuquerque leading by 3. Pass to Jokic. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
SGA looking it over. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, it's James. And that time, also a missed shot. Pass to Jokic. From outside, off the mark. SGA with the ball. The deep ball from Gilgeous-Alexander.
The classic combo guard. Gilgeous-Alexander is effective in the 2-man game, especially on that first option, taking it himself. Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Albuquerque leading by 6. And it's Jokic in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Wembanyama, a screen. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to George. Nice ball movement by Detroit. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Albuquerque.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Now a timeout called by Albuquerque. Making a change here. And here is Hachimura. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, deep three for Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
Outside Harper. Here's Wilson. Albuquerque again can't hit it. Detroit trails by 4. Now SGA. Here's Wembanyama. 6 to shoot from deep LeBron.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Shot's good by Wilson.
At this point of his career, Wilson's not going to light you up from three, but he's worked hard on that shot, and it is definitely improving.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's the screen. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Now here's Harper. Flexing that range, Nikola Jokic.
And he just makes it look so easy at times. Once Jokic gets going, there's almost no chance of slowing him down.
Pass to George. Here's LeBron. And that's out of bounds. Detroit will retain possession.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
SGA double team. Three-pointer. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. SGA's got 9 points here in the second half. Albuquerque leading by 7. Back to Harper. Outside Wilson. And it's Jokic in the corner. Kicks it out to Wilson. And stolen by LeBron. Wembanyama with it. He's picked up by Harper. And again, Detroit turns it over. Outside Wilson. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
And you love the floor recognition there, proving he's willing to give it up to open teammates.
Outside for SGA. SGA double team. Clock at 6. LeBron James on the wing. Another 3 for Detroit.
And there's the competitive fire of LeBron, getting those 3 points right back. Always quick with an answer.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Trying to find Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets it to him. Back to LeBron. His three-pointers off the mark.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Edie down low. Detroit with the rebound.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
A three from Wembanyama.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
To the paint. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.